Science is a way of thinking much more than it is a body of knowledge. Spitting a prowess. Spitting art is the tree of life. Science is the tree of death. I hence the flame from the insane. The art of science of asking questions is the source of all knowledge. A prowess. Spitting rapid. Science without religion is lame. Religion without science is blind. Never ending spitting of rhymes. Spitting never endingly. Science is organized knowledge. Wisdom is organized life. Never stop spitting them rhymes. The saddest aspect of life right now is that science gathers knowledge faster than society gathers wisdom of infinitism. And scientists have become the bearers of the torch of discovery in our quest for knowledge, spitting the prowess. Success is a science. If you have the conditions, you get the result. Spitting a fault or ending a cult. It is strange that only extraordinary men make the discoveries which later appear so easy and simple. A dimple, a razzle, a dazzle, a shizzle, my nizzle. Progress is made by trial and failure, but failures are generally 100 times more numerous than the successes, yet they are usually left unchronicled. Spitting a article, apostle, disciple. The science of today is the technology of tomorrow. A borrow, a great sorrow till be morrow. Research is what I'm doing when I don't know what I'm doing. Spitting, I'm rapping, I'm feuding. I see to have been only like a boy playing on the seashore and diverting myself and now and then finding a smoother pebble or a better, prettier shell than ordinary whilst the great ocean of truth lay all undiscovered before me. Spitting monopoly, a trophy. Actually, everything that can be known has a number, for it is impossible to grasp anything with the mind or to recognize it without this spitting and never ending a diss, spitting into the abyss. In questions of science, the authority of 1,000 is not worth the humble reasoning of a single individual. Apostle, a disciple, never ending a cult. Apocalyptical. Everything is theoretically impossible until it is done. Spitting, rapping, a bum. The good thing about science is that it's true, whether or not you believe in it. Spitting, rapping, deceiving it. Spitting, nothing in life is to be feared. It is only to be understood. Now is the time to understand more. A war, adore, so that we may fear less. Spitting, hence and mess. Spitting, never ending, I hiss and I jest. By life we mean a thing that can nourish itself and grow and decay. Free, delay. Spitting all night and all day. Shall I refuse my dare because I do not fully understand the process of digestion? Spitting, inspection, never ending, I'm rapping for all of eternity again and again. Must be something wrong in my head. I spit and I hiss and I jest. Spitting raps in a mess. Here I go spitting syllables again and again. We live in a society exquisitely dependent on science and technology in which hardly anyone knows anything about science and technology. Spitting monopoly. Here I am spitting again. Is it strange that only art is the tree of life, science is the tree of death. The art of science, the art and science of asking questions is the source of all knowledge. A prowess. Here I am spitting again. With you when I'm with you. Toucan Scooby-Doo, the fruit of the loom. Here I am spitting again, never ending. Do the best you can until you know better. Then when you know better, do better. A rapper. There is nothing noble in being superior to your fellow men. True nobility is being superior to your former self. Spitting raps in the shelf. Stay afraid but do it anyway. What's important is the action, never ending rapping. You don't have to wait to be confident, just do it and eventually the confidence will follow. One can choose to go back toward safety or forward toward growth. There I go. Growth must be chosen again and again. Fear must be overcome again and again. Rapping, I'll rap. What we can't become what we need to be by remaining what we are from afar. When we're growing up, there are all sorts of people telling us what to do when we really want. We need what we really want. We need is space to work out who to be. Spitting infinity. If there is no struggle, there is no progress. Spitting relentless. Permit yourself to change your mind when something is no longer working for you. Toucan Scooby-Doo, be not afraid of growing slowly, be afraid of standing still. Spitting rappers, I'm ill. There's through no one can go back and make a brand new start. Anyone can start from now and make a brand new end. And spitting, I'm rapping, never ending. Change brings opportunity. Sometimes good things fall apart to better things could fall together. Never end a rapper. Incredible change happens in your life when you decide to take control of what you have power over instead of craving control over what you don't. I spit and I shouldn't, I don't. Never stop spitting again and again. I'll pop off my head. Spitting again and again. Never stop spitting again and again. Evolution is one of half dozen shattering ideas that science has developed to overturn past hopes and assumptions and to enlighten our current thoughts. Spitting, rapping about. For a biologist, the alternative, no thinking in evolutionary terms is not to think at all. But the theory of evolution is quite rightly called the greatest unifying theory in biology. Rapping monopoly. Evolution is amazingly versatile and adapting the materials at hand to other uses, spitting abuses. Believing as I do in evolution, I merely believe that it is the method by which God created it is still creating life on earth. Haven't you heard the bird is the word? Seeking no to populate this otherwise sterile universe with living creatures. God closed the elegant mechanism of evolution, anti-establishmentarianism, to create microbes, plants, and animals of all sorts, spitting out a rub of the board. But if before you die you want to understand why you lived in the first place, Darwinism is the one subject that you must study. Spitting, rapping, readily, never-endingly, spitting for all of eternity. Nevertheless, I take it as now self-evident, requiring no further special discussion, obsession, that evolution and true religion are compatible. Spitting a razzle-dazzle to give us room to explore the varieties of mind and body into which our genome can evolve. Our planet is not enough. Spitting, rub-a-dub-dub. Evolution is a factor rather than mere hypothesis, is the central unifying concept in biology. Economically, by the extension it affects almost all other fields of knowledge, prowess, and thought, and must be considered one of the most influential concepts in Western thought. Spitting, rapping, taste or talk. The environment selects those few mutations that enhance survival. A spiral resulted in a series of slow transformations, invasions of one lifetime into another. Oh brother, the origin of a new species. Spitting, infinity. Mutation is random. Natural selection is the very opposite of random. Anthem. Never stop spitting a rhythm. I suspect that some people also dislike the idea of that natural selection has no foresight. Spitting their end rhymes. The process itself, in effect, does not know where to go. Whoa, there I go. It is the environment that provides the direction, and over the long run, its effects are largely unpredictable in detail. Spitting a rhyme and a whale a sail. We must therefore carefully distinguish between two quite different doctrines which Darwin popularized: the doctrine of evolution, intuition, and that of natural selection. It is quite possible to hold the first and not the second. Rapping, I spit it, never ending. What must be wrong with my head? Cannot stop spitting again and again. I'll pop off my head. Never stop spitting, rhyming again and again. I'm always trying to evolve, and I'm always trying to learn new things. The mind is the most powerful weapon you have. Spitting a rab. Life is about evolution, intuition. What looks like a mistake to others has been a milestone in my life. Never ending rhymes. Even if people have betrayed me, infinity. Even if my heart was broken, awakened. Even if people misunderstood or judged me, rapping infinity. I have learned from these incidents. Rapping never ending resentment. We are human and we make mistakes, but learning from them is what makes the difference. Resilience, reptilian. Never stop spitting. Optimism is the most important human trait because it allows us to evolve our ideas, to improve our situation, and to hope for a better tomorrow. Great sorrow, saying pardon till be morrow. Spitting a sorrow. We are all facilitators of our own creative evolution and intuition. Unless you continually work, evolve, and innovate, you'll learn a quick and painful lesson from someone who has. Spitting blast from the past. Unless you continually evolve and innovate, you learn a quick and painful lesson from someone who has. Never stop spitting a rap. Live as if you were to die tomorrow. Learn as if you were to live forever. Never end a rapper. I'm a big believer in evolution, growth, and in being the best that you can be. And I feel like the first step to doing that is getting mentally healthy. Never stop spitting Monopoly. I'm a big spitter, never ender, spitting equator. Develop a passion for learning. If you do, you will never cease to grow. Whoa, there I go. Each of us has our own evolution of life, infinite rhymes, and each one of us goes through different tests and best, which are unique and challenging, but certain things are common, rapid, never ending, and we do learn things from each other's experiences on a spiritual journey. We all have the same destination, equation, annihilation, but she spitting never ending. I spit never ending. Our greatest human adventure is the evolution of consciousness and the obsessiveness. We are in this life to enlarge the soul a whole, liberate the spirit and light up the brain, and pain away goes today. Never stop spitting all night and all day. What must be wrong with my head? Can never stop spitting again and again. I'll pop with my head. Never stop spitting, rapping again. Astronomy compels the soul to look upwards and leads us from this world to another, a never ender, a rapper. It is clear to everyone that astronomy at all events compels the soul to look upwards and draw it from the things of this world to the other. Never ender, a rapper, a spitter. The history of astronomy is a history of receding horizons, never ending of rapping. The sight is by far the noblest astronomy affords, spitting a course. We should do astronomy because it is beautiful and because it is fun. We should do it because people want to know. Oh, whoa, we want to know our place in the universe and how things happen. Never stop, I'm rapping. Those who study the stars have God for a teacher, never ending a preacher. Here I am, spitting again. When I'm with you, when I'm with you, says Toucan Scooby-Doo. Here I am, spitting again, never ending. I said, I'll poppeth my head. The difference between theory and practice is smaller than theory than it is in practice than rapids. Architecture begins where engineering ends, rapping again. An optimist will tell you the glass is half full, the pessimist half empty, and the engineer will tell you that the glass is twice the size it needs to be, never endingly spitting for all eternity. Engineers like to solve problems. If there are no problems handily available, they will create their own problems, spitting an anthem. Spitting a common mistake that people make when trying to design something completely foolproof is to underestimate the ingenuity of complete fools. Spitting, rhyming a duel, or ending a bull. Strive for perfection in everything you do. Take the best that exists to make a better rapper. Which it does not exist, when it does not exist, design it, rap it, rhyme it. Engineering is achieving function while avoiding failure. Rapping the endeavor. The way to succeed is double your failure rate. Spitting away goes today. One man's magic is another man's engineering. As engineers, we were going to be in a position to change the world, not just study it, rap it, and about. The engineer has been and is a maker of history, monopoly. Engineering is the closest thing to magic that exists in the world. It spins and it whirls and it twirls. The scientist discovers a new type of material energy, and the engineer discovers a new use for it. Spit it, I rap it, never end, and I said it again. Never stop spitting off the top of my head. Never stop spitting again and again. No fluctuation, no error, because Royal Mechanical will rule forever. God is a mechanical engineer, so am I. Spit never end in rhymes. I am not a mechanic, but a mechanical engineer. Without me, physics is just theory, never endingly. Mechanical engineers do it with less stress and strain. Mechanical engineers do it with less energy and great efficiency. Rapid monopoly. Mechanical engineers, the world does revolve around us. Spitting a bop. When the mechanical rests, the world rusts. Spitting never ending. 2 years ago logical, 1 year ago digital. Forever it's mechanical, technical, a razzle dazzle, a shizzle my nizzle, a drizzle, a thizzle. Trust me, and I am me. From screwing the manufacturer, we do it all. Spitting a double. Me, the godfather of engineering. Once it was constructual, then it was logical. It was spitting forever. It was mechanical. We build machines that build machines and build dreams. We engineers do it with precision, never end in petition. No tech without mech. Spitting religion, engineer, cast mechanical. When we screw, even metals cry. Spitting never end in rhymes. I am a mechanical engineer, not a magician. repetition, a Republican, no bugs to kill, no circuits to fill. We are born to rule. We are mechanicals, technical, never-ending spectacle. We are the gear of tomorrow. Do you know the meaning, the me mother of engineering? Proud to be me, spitting never-endingly, spitting for all of eternity. Machinists do it with precision. East or west, mech is best. When we shine, we lighten the world. As it spins and it whirls and it twirls, we think we turn the world. When we started, we rule the world. We are kings of all mechanical engineers, puppeteer. Mercury level is raising because mechanical is on fire. Desire. Mechanical engineers can become a mechanic. Software engineer cannot become a software spitter, rapper, or ender. Here I am, spitting again when I'm with you when I'm with you. Says Toucan Scooby-Doo. Civil engineers build targets. Mechanical engineers build planes and missiles. Never stop spitting a drizzle, a shizzle my nizzle. The fewer moving parts, the better. Exactly, no truer words were ever spoken in the context of engineering. Normal people believe that if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Engineers believe that if it ain't broke, it doesn't have enough features yet. Spitting rapping a mess. Once it is constructional, then it is logical. It was, but forever it was mechanical. Spit rapical. I couldn't fix your brakes, so I made your horn louder. Spitter a rapper. We are developed enough to build a car, but too primitive to use it. Abuse it. Here I am, spitting again when I'm with you. A good scientist is a person with original ideas. A good engineer is a person who makes a design that works with a few original ideas. It's possible, spitting improbable. There are no prima donnas and prima donnas in engineering. I did graduate with a bachelor's degree in civil engineering in 1948. Rapping away goes today. To the engineer falls the job of clothing the bare bones of science with life, comfort, and hope. The engineer, more generally the designer, is concerned with how things ought to be, how they ought to be in order to attain goals and to function. Rapid extinction. I like engineering, but I love the creative input, rapid into it. Spend whether you're a farmer, builder, or engineer, opportunities are equal. Just to add a little innovation, spit an equation. Don't think that even an engineer, when he buys a motor, a rapper takes it 2 bits to scrutinize it. Even he has a specialist buys from the external appearance, rapping deliverance. A motor ought to look like a birthday present, rapping represent. Engineers like to solve problems. If there are no problems handily available, they will create their own problems. An anthem, a rhythm, spit never end them. There is no spit never ending. Establish a place of work where engineers can feel the joy of technological innovation, be aware of their mission to society, and work to their heart's content. Rapping, I spit in a mess. Many of the engineers I interviewed worked on reverse engineering technology, probability. Here I am spitting again, rapping off the top of my dome. Here I go. Here I am spitting again, notes into my phone. The road to success is always under construction. We shape our buildings, thereafter they shape us. Spitting a fuss. The civil engineer is the real 19th century architect. Spitter rapping a mess. Architects or engineers are amongst the most fortunate of men, since they build their own monuments with public consent, public approval, and often public money. Spitting a funny, a tummy. Never be limited by other people's imagination equation. Never limit others because of your own limited imagination of infatuation. I was taught that the way of progress was neither swift nor easy. Rapping a hazy. One accurate measurement is worth 1,000 expert opinions. Rapping an onion. If you haven't failed yet, you haven't tried anything yet. Spitting, rapping, I spit. I've never thought of myself as a spitter. I'm an engineer by trade, and what engineers do is they go and build, and they don't think about storytelling. Rapping, repelling. I am and ever will be a White Sox pocket protector, nerdy engineer, a puppeteer. Scientists dream about doing things. Engineers do them. Spitting, rapping, an anthem, a rhythm. One has to look out for engineers. They begin with sewing machines and end up with the atomic bomb. Boom, bam, bam, ba, bam. The walls between art and engineering exist only in the minds of rhymes. A good scientist is a person with original ideas. A good engineer is a person who makes a design that works with a few original ideas as possible, probable, or unstoppable. Life is an undoing stream of spitting never ending. What we usually consider as impossible are simply engineering problems. There's no law of physics preventing them. Spitting, rapping in a mess. Here I am spitting again and again. I'll pop off my head. Never stop spitting again. Science is competitive, aggressive, demanding. It is also imaginative, inspiring, and uplifting. I'm sure the universe is full of intelligent life. It's just been too intelligent to come here, spitting from the atmosphere. Space can be fun depending on who you are with. Rapid, immense. Life in orbit is spectacular, particular. We need to be smarter. We are very ignorant about things that go on in our solar system. Spitting an anthem, a rhythm. They are all my astral brothers and sisters, and we always have each other's backs. Never ending spitting raps. The space shuttle is the most effective device known to man for destroying dollar bills. A spill and an ill. Superstition is to religion what astrology is to astronomy. The mad daughter or wise mother, spitting a rapper, spitting never ending. Bright points in the sky or a blow on the head will equally cause one to see stars. Spit and blast off to Mars. I think the International Space Station is providing a key bridge from us living on Earth to going somewhere in deep space. Rapping a hiatus. Away goes the day. I do not believe there is anyone's study that can be broken, that can be taken up, that will broaden the imagination equation, that will be the source from which will spring more deep thinking and sincere research than the study of astronomy. Monopoly, spitting a philopathy. I can see the use of value of religion, just as I could see the use of mud wrestling, yoga, astronomy, and sadomasochism. But I reject the idea that you can't be a deep human conclusion being without it or any of them. Spitting rhythm, a national anthem. Reading, writing, mathematics, astronomy, chemistry, medicine, physics, and more were all at one time deep occult secrets rapping the street. Today many of these things are taught to children before they begin school. The occultism of the past becomes the science of the future. Never ending rapper, the newer. Here I am spitting again when I'm with you, when I'm with you. Here I am, Toucan Scooby-Doo, spitting never ending lead to you. All night and all day, spitting away goes today. Our greatest human adventure is the evolution of consciousness. We are in this life to enlarge the soul, liberate the spirit, and light the brain. Spitting away goes today. Things change all the time, and they'll probably never be the same again. It's just the natural evolution of the human condition, intuition. Things changing, whatever it was, it is. I mean, we try to start second guessing. You either get rich or die broke. Awoken, never stop spitting. Do. Nothing will stifle your human evolution more than fame and fortune. Rapping, never ending. Evolve into the complete person you were intended to be. Never ending monopoly. A woman has many faces as she goes through life. Never ending rhymes like we need more than one hairdo. But boo, we spit never ending to you. Spit never ending. I learned a long time ago that some people would rather die than forgive. Rapping, and if it's a strange truth, but forgiveness is a painful and difficult process. Relentless. It's not something that happens overnight. It's an evolution of the heart. Spitting never ending from the start. The point of human evolution is adapting to circumstances, not letting go of the old, but adapting if necessary. Spent rappers, be wary. The evolution of man is the evolution of consciousness, and the consciousness cannot evolve unconsciously. The evolution of man is the evolution of his will. Spill and will cannot evolve involuntarily. Spit and rap and be wary or endingly. Look around you, everything changes. Everything on this earth, a birth, is it. A continuous state of evolving, rapping, refining, improving, adapting, enhancing, and changing. You were not put on this earth to remain stagnant. Spitting, rapping, never ending. Look around, spitting, never ending. You have to look at history as an evolution of society, never ending monopoly. If evolution really works, how come mothers only have two hands? Spitting, rapping again and again. Here I am spitting in a mess. I think I did it again. Never stop spitting again and again. I'll pop off my head. Never stop spitting and rapping again and again. But never stop spitting. And the evolution of the brain was a feat of fantastic difficulty, the most spectacular enterprise since the origin of life itself, spitting raps on the shelf, to the genome of our cave-dwelling rapping spitting never ending. There is an evolution, a continual balancing of the two advantages: the advantage of increasing specialization and sufficiently stable conditions, the advantage of versatility and changing conditions, rapid intuition. Darwin does speculate about the adaptive advantage of giraffe necks, spitting and rapping a mess, but he cites both natural selection and Lamarckism as probable causes of elongation, never stop spitting equation. Civil evolution is Lamarckian and very fast, whereas biological evolution is Darwinian and usually very slow. Well, there I go. Spitting notes into my phone. It's very clear that there is evolution, and it's important. Evolution is here, and intelligent design is here, and they're both consistent, persistent. Intelligent design is not a testable theory in any sense, and as such it is not accepted by a scientific community. Rapid monopoly reality. Although nature needs thousands or millions of years to create a new species, rapid infinity, man needs only a few dozen years to destroy one. De-extinction is perhaps better imagined as an elaborate bioengineering project in which the biological product is modeled on something that evolution created but that has unfortunately been lost. Spitting a buck. And the future of life depends not only on our ability to understand and use DNA the way it goes today, but also perhaps in creating new synthetic life forms of war. But that is life which is forged not by Darwinian evolution, but created by human intelligence. Spitting, rapping in a mess. Here I go again. Never stop spitting, rapping again. Here I am, spitting again. When I'm with you, when I'm with you. To you, there I go, spitting notes into my phone. Well, there I go. Education is the passport to the future. A manure of tomorrow belongs to those who prepare for it today. A well-educated mind will always have more questions than answers. A prancer, a prowler. Our greatest natural resource is the minds of our children, rapping, a fiddling, a tiddling. You cannot educate a person who has learned to read in between. Everyone you will ever meet knows something you don't. Well, there I go. And investment in knowledge pays the best interest. Rapping, a spiritual. Education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world as it spins and it whirls and it twirls. The whole purpose of education is to turn mirrors into windows, a widow, a ditto. One child, one teacher, one book, one pen can change the world. Strive not to be a success, but rather to be of value. Spitting a never ending. The swiftest way to triple your success is to double your investment in personal development. Rapping on never ending bewilderment. Here I am, spitting again. I'm with you, when I'm with you. Here I am, spitting raps in a mess. I hiss and I jest. Never stop rapping again and again. I don't spend time spitting. I spent mechanical engineer. I'm kind of a big deal. Mechanical engineers can become a mechanic, a software engineer. Cannot become a software mechanic. Spent rapping a beware. We cannot become as mechanics become more and more like humans. A conclusion, people become more and more like machines. Rapping intently. Next I'm spitting rapping again. I'll pop with my head. Here I go spitting again and again. When I'm with you, when I'm with you. Here I am spitting notes into my phone. Well, there I go. Spitting, don't you know? Oh, you better call somebody. Never stop rapping. I've never stopped. Mercury level is raising because mechanical is on fire. Desire a wire. Mechanical engineers can become a mechanic. Soft but spitting never ender. Spent I screw for a living, for leaving. Never stop rapping. Mine is not to ask why. Mine is to tool and die. Never stop to ask me for a lube job. Spent rapping up top. Have you checked your oil lately? Rapping a never ending lay. We do it for the 4-stroke away. Let me check your horn. Then whoa, there I go. Rear end collision specialist. Rapid infinitist. Ask me about my toolbox. Go. Got the nerve to dare me. Rapid infinitely. Inspiration is only the beginning. Rest is all about being me. Spit never endingly. Not as spurt is as per bolt. Spitting wool, there I go. Spitting highly mechanized. Mechanical engineering is sheer delight. Never ending rhymes. Never ending 30 minutes of freestyling. 30 minutes of freestyling into the night. The infinite night rhymes. 30 minutes of freestyling into thy night.